Problem 12. Determine the Miller indices for the planes shown in the following unit cell. First of all, let's look at this plane A. There is another plane B as well, but let's look at plane A first. Plane A has one of its corner which is intersecting at the origin. So in this case, we need to shift the origin, because if we use this origin over here to calculate the indices for this plane, the values will not be correct. So we shift the origin from here along the y-axis to this point O prime, and it is also good to shift the origin to that direction which is nearest to these plane intersection points. So by this way, then the new axes are this. So we call this as x prime, positive x prime axis, and we call this as a positive z prime axis. So now, using this new origin, let us look at this plane again. So this plane is now at a distance of 2 by 3 from O prime in the positive direction. So 2 by 3, and this point is in the z direction, but let's look at the other point, which this point in the y direction is now in the negative y direction. So it will be -1, and in the positive z prime direction, this point is at 1 by 2. So as a next step, you will take the reciprocal of these points, 3 by 2 minus 1, and then it will be 2. And for removing these fractions, so you will multiply all these indices with 2. So the indices will become 3 minus 2 and 4. And finally, the Miller indices will be written as like this: 3, 2 bar, 4. For plane B, you can see that there is no need to shift the origin, because this plane B is not passing through our through this origin. So we can simply determine the points where it is intersecting these three axes. So this is about for plane A, and now for plane B. So this point on the x-axis is intersecting. It is in the positive x direction, so it appears that it is halfway between this cube dimension. Okay, so it will be 1 by 2, and this is in the positive y direction. We take it also 1 by 2, and the other point over here is in the positive z direction, and which is full distance, so 1. So take the reciprocals, 2 to 1, and there is no need, there are no fractions over here, so the final indices are 2 to 1.